In the action figure and customizer community, you do not only encounter creative and supportive people, you also encounter gatekeepers, people who believe they have the right to decide what qualifies as art, what counts as high quality, who is allowed to call themselves an artist, and above all, how confidently someone is allowed to speak about their own work. I have repeatedly been told that I should not be so arrogant, that my figures cannot be compared to hot toys, that they look more like cheap Barbies than high-end premium figures, that I should be more modest, stop acting so important, and present my projects with less confidence. But why? Why should an artist make their own work appear smaller just to make other people feel less threatened by it? Why can a company describe its products as premium, ultimate, or a masterpiece, while an independent artist is immediately called arrogant for expressing pride in their own work? I have never claimed that everyone has to like my figures. Art is subjective. Taste is subjective. Everyone is allowed to find something beautiful or ugly. Everyone is allowed to offer constructive criticism. But there is a difference between criticizing a piece of work and trying to diminish the artist behind it. Statements such as, "be more humble," "you think too highly of yourself," or "your figures are nothing special," are often not constructive criticism. They are attempts to control how you see yourself. They are meant to make you feel ashamed of being proud of your work. They are meant to make you present your projects more cautiously. They are meant to make you censor yourself before anyone else has to do it for you. And unfortunately, it often works. Many talented artists disappear from communities because they are tired of constantly having to justify themselves. They post less. They stop experimenting. They lose the joy they once felt for the thing they loved creating. Not because they lack talent, but because other people convinced them that they had no right to believe in themselves. An artist does not have to hide. You do not have to downplay your work before showing it. You do not have to reject every compliment. You do not have to immediately say, "Of course it is not perfect," just to prevent someone from accusing you of being full of yourself. You are allowed to say, "I am proud of what I created." You are allowed to describe your figures as high quality if that reflects the standard you work toward. You are allowed to have ambitious goals. You are allowed to want to improve, and you are allowed to present your work without asking anyone for permission. Confidence is not the same as arrogance. Arrogance means putting other people down in order to make yourself appear greater. Confidence means refusing to let your value be defined by people who create nothing themselves, yet spend enormous amounts of energy attacking those who do. Collector communities often develop rigid hierarchies. Certain brands are treated as untouchable. Certain artists are accepted. Certain aesthetics are presented as the only legitimate standard. Anyone who moves outside those boundaries is mocked. Anyone who tries something different is attacked. And anyone who is visibly proud of their work is accused of being arrogant. That is gatekeeping. And gatekeeping does not protect the quality of a community. It only protects the position of people who are afraid that someone else might receive attention. This video is for every artist, customizer, and creative collector. Do not let them destroy your motivation. Not anonymous trolls, not jealous competitors, not self-appointed experts, and not people who are only supportive as long as you remain small, insecure, and invisible. Evaluate criticism by asking whether it actually helps you. Is it specific? Is it respectful? Does it focus on the work? Does it offer a perspective you can genuinely learn from? Then it may be valuable. But criticism designed only to humiliate you is not a gift. You do not have to accept it. You do not owe anyone false humility. Your projects do not have to be perfect in order to have value. They do not have to be produced by a major company in order to look professional. And they do not have to appeal to the loudest people in the community. Create the figures you want to see. Build the worlds that are missing. Show your work with pride, because people who are truly secure in their own abilities do not need to take confidence away from other artists. They inspire, they support, and they allow other people to shine.